Hello, my name is Scuria-Herman. Today's suggestion comes to us from Mr. Flo Jangles, who wants me to listen to Daylight. The last time I suggested it, nonetheless, Daylight has to be next. It is time. It was not in fact next, but I'm doing it now, so hopefully that's good enough. Before she starts, I like that intro. I like how, it has this sort of effect of like these voices being lost in this chorus sort of thing. Not really like a chorus isn't like the repeated verse of a song, but just a chorus of voices and the soft music overlaid with that. I liked it. I like that intro.
Put one up for shackle me, not clean logic procreation. I did not invent the wheel, I was the crooked spoke adjacent. While the triple sixers lassos keep angels roped in the basement. I walk the block with a halo and a stick, poking your patience. Y'all catch a 30-second.
I love this music in the background. I just, usually I'm not able to comment much like musically on these videos, but just, the beat is not something I've really seen before from Aesop Rock or really rappers in general, and I just really love how the flow of it and just how soft and just it's like a friendly beat, if that makes sense. It just feels nice.
Roped in the basement, I walk the block with a halo and a stick, poking your patience. Y'all catch a 30-second flash visual. Dirty cooperative med platoon, bloom head strip split ridiculous. Fat in the splicing of first generation. So
the start of the song, it begins with yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop and keep on till the break of dawn repeated. It's just, I was getting on this like inspirational, motivational vibes at the beginning. Put one up for shackle me not, clean logic procreation. I did not invent the wheel, I was the crooked spoke adjacent. I love his wordplay. The way he just, it's this idea of, there was this class I had in my writing studio, but the reinvention of cliche, because I did not invent the wheel. Obviously, everyone knows that. Everyone knows the whole like reinventing the wheel and all that kind of like expression, that cliche. But turning it on its head and then adding that crooked spoke adjacent is so authentically Aesop Rock and so unique to who he is and who he is as a songwriter. It's great. While the triple sixers lassos keep angels roped in the basement, I walk the block with a halo on a stick poking your patience. So again, he's trying to say like, I'm not elevated, I'm not some sort of like, I'm not beyond people, I am a person, I am just a guy. Dirty cooperative med platoon, bloom, head trip split ridiculous, fathom the splicing of first generation. I know I should be like analyzing the lyrics, and I am I'm getting the general vibes. I just really want to get back to the song because I was really enjoying the music. So, if you don't mind.
I paced me game for 0-hour completion, green slash, Duke of early retirement, pick a dream. American nightmare, hogging the screen. The door open so you can stumble in.
American Nightmare. I really like, yeah. He is really using a lot of like, when I say this, when I was gonna say it the way I was gonna say it, what's gonna sound like negative, but I don't mean it negatively. He's using a lot of cliche, but in the way he's using it, he's turning it on its head. He's reinventing it, just like the invention of the wheel and that sort of thing. So American Nightmare as opposed to American Dream. I really like that. Really like the way he's doing that.
Early retirement, pick a dream. American Nightmare, hogging the screen. The door open so you can stumble in if you'd stop following me round the jungle gym. Now it's honor and I spell it with the H I stole from heritage. Merit crutch stole the wretched refuse of my teeming resonance.
You won't be laughing when your covered wagons crash. I really, because it's talking about archaic ways of life, right? And it's sort of sublimating that into, archaic ways of thinking. And once those ways of thinking are no longer operative, then, you're not gonna be able to use them anymore. And he's sort of saying you gotta adapt, you gotta live life, you've gotta perceive the world, and if you don't do that, then he's not going to feel ashamed when everything comes crashing down around you.
Rags to rags, you won't be laughing when your front lawn spangled rest when I'm impressed. So I triple knot him and forgot him. This origami dream is beautiful, but man, those wings will never leave the ground without a feather and a lottery ticket. Now settle down.
I pace me game to 0 hour completion Cretan splash. Duke of early retirement picket dream. American nightmare hogging the screen. So again, sort of like this idea of clocking into work 9 to 5, that sort of idea of toil as just an idea, as a concept, and how that sort of crushes dreams. I'll hold the door open so you can stumble in if you'd stop following me around the jungle gym. I'm getting like ideas of like martyrdom in this song a lot, which I'm liking. I don't know. I don't know if I like martyrdom, but I like the themes that are being presented and how he's presenting them. Now it's honor, and I spell it with the H I stole from heritage. Merit crutched on the wretched refuse of my teeming resonance. I promise tempest-tossed breed with a bleeding conscience. See the creed accents responsive, but my spores divorced the wattage. Yeah, it's. I guess like I'm getting like a retrospective idea from this, and again the de-individuation of self to save the psyche, which is something we saw in like All the Smartest People, which one of the Daylight comments was left on. And I'm sleeping now. Wow, yeah, the settlers laugh. You won't be laughing when your covered wagons crash. You won't be laughing when the buzzards drag your brother's flags to rags. You won't be laughing when the front lawn's spangled with epitaphs. You won't be laughing. Again, what I'm getting from that, again, I could be wrong. This is music. I'm not getting it from the horse's mouth. I don't know if this is the intended meaning, but what I'm getting from it is this idea of outdated, archaic perceptions of the world, and when met with modern problems, when met with modern life, they crumble. And he is solely focusing on modern life. He's adapting so much so that he's losing himself, but he's looking back at others who aren't adapting and they're getting lost anyway. And I'll hang my boots to rest when I'm impressed, so I triple knot him and forgot him. His origami dream is beautiful, but man, those wings will never leave the ground without a feather and a lottery ticket. Now settle down. I'm really liking this because it's not, even though there's like more pessimistic themes, it's not a pessimistic song. Like, I feel like it's uplifting. Like, the song is named Daylight. It feels like, it almost does feel like a chivalric romantic hero in a picaresque world. Again, you don't stop and keep on till the break of dawn. Just, you gotta keep going. I'm really liking this.
All I ever wanted was to pick up on the day, put the pieces back together my way.
I'm probably not gonna include much of the bridge in the video, just because like, if you want to listen to the song, go listen to the song. Really, overall, beautiful song, and I think that part of that is like portrayed through like the lyrics, but I also think that the lyrics just assist the general vibe that the song gave off. I think it's like a beautiful like medley of everything that this song is there to do. And all the ingredients, like nothing is like overpowering anything else. I feel like it's all just like blended together. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? Let me repeat. I am a writing major, even though I cannot speak. I know absolutely nil about music. And I don't sound like a writing major because I am kind of dumb. I made a whole video on the topic of intelligence, and I said like everyone is equally smart except me. But yeah.
The activism chain, activate street sweep, plug deteriorating centipede Pendragon. I sports course for the morbid spreading of mad valley goss. Sinking your Lincoln Log cabin and Charlie Chaplin while I could zigzag and zig 'em again, but a badge gleam sparkled in my brick wall windows. Another thick and storm.
Zigzag and zig 'em again. A lot of people in the comments are like, hey, just listen to the music, you know, and yeah, I mean, but this song I especially want to, most of the time, here's the thing, with videos, I just want to add something, because I feel like if I'm not adding anything, then why am I making a video? And if I'm just here to like go like, very good, yes, what a song, I feel like, why am I even uploading this? But if I do say my thoughts about a video, then people are like, just watch the song, just listen to this song, man. And I don't know what I want to do. With this song, I just want to listen to it.
Could zigzag and zig 'em again, but a badge gleam sparkled in my brick wall windows. Another thick installment of one
I like the horns in the background. I'm pretty sure they're horns anyway, but yeah, it's...
Gotham without the red Houston, we have a problem. Attached to the festive batch of city goblins who split holiday freak on a box cut cinema high road bellow. Head grips, watch red bricks turn yellow. Sorta similar to most backbones at Camp Icarus. Raw beta crowds congregating get pampered for bickering.
Alright, let's try to be transformative, shall we? Slacker-bound, intimate tabloid, headline with a pulse. Skimmy crossed the centerfold, entered dead time engulfed. Divvy crumbs for the better souls. When 7 deadly stains adhere, hear the blame, the crystal conscience, the results of low life, counting on one hand what he's accomplished. I feel like that sums up a lot of like Aesop Rock songs. Like all these like overarching things, like these big ideals and, you know, greater than yourself, just like spanning outwards, this, you know, afterlife and morality and all these ideas. But at the end of the day, he's just a guy, and all these things are beating down on him, and it's like the results of low life, counting on one hand what he's accomplished. I think that's beautiful. I toss around beautiful a lot, but I do mean it, just because I think there is a beauty to just a true picture of humanity that is unparalleled by anything else. And I feel like I'd say out of all the artists I've listened to, but I've only listened to Aesop Rock, Kimya Dawson, and Lil Tay. And I've only listened to one Kimya Dawson song on this channel, at least. So it is hard to say like out of all the artists that I've listened to on this channel, but I do feel like he paints this beautiful picture of humanity that I see few other artists do, just in general, outside of this channel. Okay, link me to activism chain, activate street sweep, plug deteriorating Zen up in Pendragon. I hawk spores cursed by the morbid spreading of madmen, alley gospel. Again, just another thing that just, I don't know if illuminates is the word I'm thinking of, but like illuminates Aesop Rock, just alley gospel. Again, a beautiful picture of humanity. And like this song I feel like is beautiful. Like, not that his other songs aren't, but I feel like this song is especially beautiful, just with like the, I don't know if I'd say somber, but just heartfelt lyrics. Not that, okay, every time I say something I want to take it back. I don't know. Do you understand what I'm saying? Just this idea of like, this song feels like it's coming from the heart, and it's just an expression of beauty. Sinking your Lincoln log cabin and Charlie Chaplin waddle, I could zigzag and zig him again. I like that. Again, it's a breaking down of cliche. I don't know if zigzagging is like cliche, but it's definitely like a commonly used expression. And his reinvention of it is especially cool. Before the badge gleam sparkled in my brick wall windows, another thick installment of One Night in Gotham. Without the wretched Houston, we have a problem. Attached to the festive batch of city goblins who split holiday freak on a box-cut cinema high road bellow. It really does feel like, and I know that he's a visual artist, and I feel like he writes lyrics like he's painting a picture. I think I said that already, but like I didn't mean it the way I'm meaning it now. It feels like every line is a stroke in a painting that's coming together, and you can only see the painting when you step back. I don't know if any of that makes sense, but like a painting of the city as a whole. and the people who live in it. There was one comment that I saw about, I think it was Kyanite Toothpick, where drawstring eaters, instead of what I said about like that being like cops, that could be just like anxious people in New York, just eating their like drawstrings as they walk. And I feel like the fact that it could have two meanings is like, I don't know, it feels like it's painting this abstract picture, and everyone can have a different interpretation of it. Head gripped, watched red bricks turn yellow, sort of similar to most backbones at Camp Icarus, where all fiddler crabs congregate and get pampered for bickering. Life is a beautiful woman, you only call her because she won't let you get that. Alright, I don't know about the depth of these two lyrics, I'm gonna be honest, but some people like curses in their songs. I personally don't really care for them. Or maybe you're Justin, who couldn't sweet talk the princess. Regardless of like the vulgar vocabulary here, I feel like what he's trying to do, and I think maybe it is in addition to this sort of like vulgar vocabulary, where he's just like saying, like, he's telling it to you straight, you know, like, this is what life is, this is what you got to do with it, and if you don't realize now, then you'll be sort of stuck here forever, stuck here not knowing what to do with your life, that kind of thing. Kiss the speaker wire, Peter passive and pegging, threshold, stomach full of halo kibbles, which is going back to like the angelic reference before with like halo on a stick. Wingspan cast black upon vigils, so sort of like an archangel sort of thing. Here to duck hunt, ticker tape vision and pick apart the pixels. I got a friend of polar nature and it's all peace. You and I seek similar stars but can't sit at the same feast. Yeah. Just again, he's looking at life and just sort of saying like, I had to leave these like greater desires behind, but you're too stuck in your ways to achieve anything because of the way you're thinking about the world. Metal Captain, this cat is asking if I've seen his little lost passions. Told him yeah, but only when I pedaled past him. And again, that's this idea of like, you know, I've got my own problems, but I'm still doing better. And I gotta make sure that you're doing better too. And then we got the another bridge at the end, which maybe I'll just listen to on my own. I don't know. There's such a beauty of the song that really can only be expressed by the song itself. And I feel like me breaking it down, like sure, like transformative wise, I think I, you know, did enough. But I feel like this song itself has such this inner beauty that can't really be explained and can only be explained by listening to it.
Ever wanted was to pick up on the day, put the pieces back together my way. All I ever wanted was to pick up on the day, put the pieces back together my way.
Let's check out the comments. So people are getting like nostalgic sort of ideas from it. When was this? 2001. Wow. I think this might be like the oldest Aesop rock song that I've listened to. But yeah, it's beautiful. I feel like I've said everything I have to. What are your thoughts on the song? Do you think maybe it's not anything I said it was? Maybe it's not this idea of looking at life through this moral, you know, greater than self lens and trying to help others less fortunate than you. Maybe it's not about that. I really just, yeah, I feel like this idea, the comment that was left on the video, I feel like I keep doing half thoughts where I start something and then I go into something else. But the comment was the fact that you ended that video by mentioning how you usually don't see nighttime outside means the only next possible option is daylight. And I feel like the idea that is like, you know, sure, it might be nighttime right now, but daylight is around the corner. And I feel like that's just an inspiring idea in and of itself. And regardless of what the intricacies of the song may mean, which I feel like I picked up on a bunch of them, but regardless of the intricacies, I feel like the core concept of the song is like, yeah, it's just daylight will always, you know, it'll always come eventually, and you just gotta stick it out. I like that song. That was, yeah, it was a nice one. But anyway, that's all from me. So until next time, adieu.